Have you ever looked in the mirror and felt like you're seeing a stranger? Not because you look older, but because your skin seems to have lost its natural glow and resilience overnight. It can feel frustrating and confusing, especially when you are doing everything right. You're eating well, staying hydrated, and have a drawer full of serums and creams that promise to keep your skin firm and dewy. Yet, despite your best efforts, the dryness persists, the elasticity continues to fade, and that fresh, plump look you once knew feels like a distant memory. You might blame it on the calendar, on gravity, or simply on getting older. But the real reason isn't just time passing, it's a hidden biological shift that happens internally. As we mature, our body's internal systems start to operate differently. The complex network that carries vital moisture and nutrients beneath the surface begins to slow down. Think of it like a garden where the irrigation pipes are getting a little clogged. Even if you pour water onto the soil, it never quite reaches the roots of the flowers. The same thing happens to your skin. This is why you can drink glass after glass of water, apply the richest moisturizers on the market, and still see your skin looking thin, crepey, and tired. The problem isn't a lack of water. It's that the water isn't getting where it needs to go to rebuild and revitalize. But what if you could change that? What if the very glass of water you reach for every day could be transformed into a precise delivery system for everything your skin is craving? Today, we're going to explore a simple, surprising way to help your skin recapture that lost vitality from the inside out. Keep watching until the end, because I'll be sharing a special twist that turns your daily hydration into a powerful ritual for noticeably firmer, more radiant skin. Now let's begin with the molecule that plays a major role in whether your skin appears tired or healthy. The molecule many women over 50 need, nitric oxide and its connection to collagen. Before we discuss creams, supplements, or collagen drinks, we first need to talk about delivery. Many women protect, moisturize, and nourish their skin from the outside, yet their face still looks tired. Their skin still feels thin, and wrinkles keep settling deeper. The reason is simple. Collagen does not reach your skin just because it exists inside your body. It reaches the skin through blood flow, and that process depends on a small but powerful molecule called nitric oxide. Nitric oxide sends a signal that allows blood vessels to relax and open. When this happens, oxygen, collagen peptides, elastin, and hyaluronic acid can travel through the bloodstream and reach the dermis, which is the deeper layer of the skin where firmness, healing, and renewal take place. Without this process, your bloodstream acts like a road with blocked gates. No matter how much collagen you consume, it cannot easily reach the cells responsible for repairing and rebuilding your skin. After menopause, nitric oxide levels naturally drop by almost 60%. This happens because estrogen, which helps support its production, begins to decline. When nitric oxide is low, capillaries tighten, circulation slows, and the skin receives fewer nutrients, less hydration, and eventually less collagen. This is why many women feel that aging seems to speed up after 50, even though their habits have not changed. When this happens, women often increase their collagen intake, switch to richer creams, or spend money on expensive treatments. Yet their skin may still appear dull, lined, or less responsive. The missing factor is not only what you apply or what you consume. The real issue is whether your body can transport those nutrients to the places where they are needed. Nitric oxide does not act like a cream that sits on the skin. It works more like a messenger that helps carry the building blocks of healthy skin, such as collagen, vitamins, and minerals, to the cells that need repair. I often explain it to my patients this way. Collagen does not reach the skin simply because you apply it. It reaches the skin because your blood can carry it there. Once you understand this idea, caring for aging skin begins to look different. It no longer starts with what you apply on the surface. It starts with what your body is able to deliver. Now let's look at what happens to collagen and skin renewal when nitric oxide begins to fall after the age of 50. What happens to collagen when nitric oxide decreases after 50? At some point in a woman's life, aging stops being something she only sees in the mirror. It becomes something she can actually feel beneath her skin. The signs often begin quietly. Makeup does not sit as smoothly as before. The cheeks appear flatter. Fine lines around the eyes seem deeper when you wake up, and the skin no longer shows the same natural brightness it once had. Many women say their face feels as if it has lost its fullness, almost like it has slightly deflated. This feeling is not simply about age. It reflects a biological slowdown inside the skin. It can also bring a quiet sense of emotional discomfort. When nitric oxide levels drop after 50, especially during and after menopause, the skin does not receive enough oxygen and nutrient-rich blood to repair itself. This is particularly important at night, when the skin normally goes through its main renewal process. During the first 5 years after menopause, collagen breakdown can increase by nearly 30%. At the same time, fibroblast cells, which produce new collagen, begin to slow down. Without nitric oxide, these fibroblasts do not receive the signal that encourages them to wake up, rebuild, and regenerate the skin. Many women tell me, "Doctor, I eat healthy food, I take collagen, I drink water, but my skin still looks tired." That happens because hydration is not the same thing as circulation. When circulation weakens, even expensive creams and supplements struggle to create noticeable changes because the system that carries nutrients has slowed down. As a result, the skin loses strength. It becomes thinner around the neck, softer along the jawline, and looser around the mouth. Fine lines that once disappeared after using moisturizer may start to stay longer. Areas such as the cheeks, temples, and forehead begin to lose firmness because collagen is breaking down faster than it is being repaired. This stage is not a failure. It simply means the skin needs more support than hydration, and antioxidants alone can provide. It needs nitric oxide, the signal that tells your skin to renew, rebuild, and restore itself. So the real question is not only how much water you drink. The real question is whether your body can deliver that hydration to the deeper layers where youthful skin is rebuilt. 3. Why plain water alone cannot support skin collagen and natural glow. For many women, good health has always meant drinking plenty of water. They carry water bottles everywhere, sip throughout the day, follow the well-known rule of 8 glasses daily, yet still ask themselves, why does my skin feel dry? Why do new wrinkles appear? Why do I seem older even though I'm doing the right things? The explanation is simple. Hydration is not the same thing as circulation. Water helps the body stay hydrated, but it does not actively transport collagen, oxygen, or nutrients that repair skin into the deeper dermal layers, where firmness and elasticity are rebuilt. Hydration keeps the body working. Circulation is what helps skin renew itself. That is why a woman can drink enough water and still notice her skin feeling tight, dull, and fragile. Water alone cannot open the tiny capillaries beneath the skin. It cannot guide collagen to the face, and it cannot activate fibroblasts, the cells that repair skin tissue. By the late 50s and early 60s, nitric oxide levels often drop sharply. Because of this, even when a woman drinks plenty of water, her blood vessels may remain narrow and less responsive. Nutrients move slowly through the bloodstream and may not reach the skin efficiently. This explains why many women feel hydrated, yet still notice signs of aging. Some even say, "My body feels nourished, but my skin still looks tired." If you have ever experienced this, type 1 in the comments. If you believe hydration alone is still enough after 50, type 0. I would enjoy hearing your opinion. When water is combined with certain natural compounds that stimulate and protect nitric oxide, it stops being simple hydration. It becomes something more. It becomes circulation, transport, and nourishment that can actually reach the deeper layers of the skin where rebuilding takes place. This understanding changes everything. The difference is not drinking more water, but knowing what to add to it. Because healthy, mature skin is not only about moisture, it depends on movement. Movement of oxygen, nutrients, and collagen guided through the body by nitric oxide. So if water alone cannot do the job, what gentle additions can we include in our daily water to help carry oxygen, collagen, and life back to our skin? That is where the real change begins. Ingredient number 1, beetroot powder, a nitric oxide builder that supports skin brightness. Many women over 50 notice their skin losing its natural glow, even when they continue using collagen supplements and skincare products. The reason is not that collagen stopped working. The issue is that circulation stopped delivering it where it needs to go. This is where beetroot becomes helpful, not as a beauty ingredient applied on the skin, but as something that activates processes inside the body. Beetroot is one of the richest natural sources of dietary nitrates, compounds that the body converts into nitric oxide. Unlike creams that affect only the surface, beetroot works from inside the body. It helps open tiny capillaries beneath the skin of the face, neck, and hands. This allows collagen, oxygen, and nutrients to reach the dermal layer where skin repair takes place. After menopause, nitric oxide levels can fall by more than half. This decline helps explain pale skin, dryness, uneven tone, and dullness that appear even when hydration is good. When beetroot powder is mixed with water, it encourages nitric oxide production through a process that does not depend on strong estrogen levels. That is why it can work well for women after 50. This rise in nitric oxide improves microcirculation, supports fibroblast activity, and helps collagen peptides reach the skin. Women who regularly drink beetroot water often describe their skin as looking brighter and more refreshed. It is not a temporary shine from the surface. It reflects improved circulation. Observations often show visible changes within 7 to 14 days. Deeper improvements in texture and hydration may appear within 4 to 6 weeks. Some women say their skin begins holding moisture differently. It feels fuller, smoother, and less delicate, especially around the eyes and mouth. Many also find it easy to keep this routine because it feels natural and gentle rather than like a strict treatment. What matters most may not only be what beetroot supplies, but how it helps restart the skin's repair system, a system that may have been inactive for years and simply needed the right signal. While beetroot helps create nitric oxide, the next challenge is keeping it from breaking down too quickly. That is where the next ingredient becomes helpful. Ingredient number 2, pomegranate, a protector of nitric oxide and a shield for collagen. Most discussions about skin focus on building collagen, but very few people talk about protecting it. Yet protection is where real anti-aging work begins. A woman may take collagen supplements, eat well, and support nitric oxide production with beetroot. Still, her skin may remain fragile, crease easily, and lose firmness faster than expected. The reason is often overlooked. Collagen faces constant breakdown from enzymes in the skin known as MMP1. These enzymes slowly degrade collagen. After menopause, their activity increases, speeding up collagen loss unless something protects the skin internally. Pomegranate plays an important role here. This fruit contains polyphenols, natural compounds that help preserve nitric oxide by slowing its breakdown. When nitric oxide remains active longer, circulation continues delivering collagen, oxygen, and hyaluronic acid to the skin for hours after consumption. Because of this, pomegranate is sometimes described as a protector of collagen. Its benefits extend even further. When polyphenols from pomegranate circulate in the bloodstream, they help lower oxidative stress around fibroblasts. This allows collagen-producing cells to repair and function more effectively. Several studies show improvements in skin firmness, fewer visible wrinkles around the eyes and mouth, and a more balanced skin tone after consistent use. The fruit does not add collagen itself. Instead, it protects the collagen already present. Many women describe subtle but meaningful changes. Within a few weeks, their skin feels stronger and less likely to crease after sleeping. It becomes less sensitive and less thin around delicate areas like the neck and under the eyes. Some notice makeup applies more smoothly. Skin responds better to gentle massage, and irritation gradually decreases as circulation improves with beetroot. Pomegranate does not promise instant results. Instead, it supports the skin quietly by protecting collagen, elasticity, and strength. Many women appreciate that it works without requiring major lifestyle changes, only a small daily habit. But protecting nitric oxide is only one part of the story. What if its production could also be increased while improving collagen delivery even further? Ingredient number 3, citrulline from watermelon, a transporter that supports collagen movement and elasticity. Many women spend years trying collagen creams, supplements, and treatments. Still, their skin feels thin and loose. This is not always because collagen is missing. Sometimes collagen simply cannot reach the skin. Citrulline, a natural amino acid found in watermelon, helps address this issue. Unlike arginine supplements that can be partially broken down in the stomach, citrulline is converted into arginine inside the bloodstream. This process helps the body produce nitric oxide more effectively. Improved nitric oxide means better circulation, especially to areas where aging signs appear early, such as the neck, jawline, and under-eye region. Women after 50 often say their skin feels paper-thin or weak. That can signal poor collagen delivery rather than poor collagen production. When citrulline stimulates nitric oxide, small capillaries open. Collagen, amino acids, oxygen, and hyaluronic acid can then reach fibroblasts more efficiently. Over time, skin texture becomes less fragile. Fine lines around the cheeks and eyes begin to soften because collagen finally reaches the skin layers where it is needed. Citrulline is known for its gentle effect on elasticity. Studies show that mature women consuming citrulline-rich foods often notice improved flexibility in their skin, better moisture retention, and reduced sagging around the face and neck. Some women say their skin holds its shape better when smiling or applying makeup rather than folding immediately. Even small improvements in elasticity change how skin feels day to day. It becomes less fragile and more capable of recovering from daily stress and seasonal dryness. This is not about appearing younger. It is about skin feeling supported and resilient. Citrulline helps move collagen more efficiently, but another ingredient works even deeper by repairing the pathways through which collagen travels. Ingredient number 4, pine bark extract, which helps restore circulation pathways for aging skin. By the mid-50s, collagen loss often becomes more than a surface concern. Circulation begins to play a major role. Blood vessels that once easily carried oxygen, nutrients, and collagen-building amino acids may start to stiffen and weaken. At first, this change is subtle. Later, it appears as deeper lines around the mouth, slower healing, greater sensitivity, and dull skin that moisturizers cannot fix. Without healthy microcirculation, collagen cannot reach the skin even if the body produces it. Pine bark extract, known scientifically as pycnogenol, helps address this issue. It does more than support collagen production. It helps repair the pathways that deliver collagen to the skin. Research shows that pine bark extract strengthens the inner lining of blood vessels, called the endothelium. This improvement allows better blood flow to the face, neck, and under eye area. Clinical studies show that women who used pine bark extract for 12 weeks experienced a 44% increase in skin elasticity, a 35% reduction in wrinkle depth, and improved hydration retention. Its action works in two ways. It supports circulation by reducing inflammation in vessel walls, and it encourages fibroblasts to produce collagen while protecting them from oxidative damage. This means the body produces more collagen and delivers it more effectively. Some women say their skin feels less delicate. The under eye area appears less hollow, and the complexion seems calmer and more balanced. Ingredient number 5, leafy greens powder, which supports circulation and long-term skin repair. After trying different oils, supplements, and extracts, many women begin wondering how to keep these improvements going. This question becomes even more important after 50, when skin may appear bright one week but dull the next. Collagen repair is not a single event. It is an active process that depends on continuous nutrients, including vitamins, minerals, and nitrates that help maintain nitric oxide activity. Leafy greens powder supports this process. It does not force dramatic change. Instead, it nourishes the body's natural rhythm of renewal. Rich in folate, magnesium, vitamin C, vitamin K, and natural nitrates, leafy greens help support both collagen production and circulation over time. While ingredients such as beetroot or pine bark activate collagen delivery, leafy greens help maintain that process daily. Women who regularly use leafy greens powder often notice gentle changes. Skin feels calmer, better hydrated, and more awake. The improvement happens gradually, like a plant regaining strength when watered regularly. Skin tone appears more balanced, morning puffiness decreases, makeup applies more smoothly because the skin is healthier. Some women also say their skin no longer feels constantly thirsty and fine lines appear softer. There is a sense of balance instead of constant repair. Its most valuable role may be prevention. Leafy greens help maintain flexible blood vessels, reduce oxidative stress, and support overnight repair while nitric oxide remains active. For women over 50, where skin renewal slows down, steady nourishment works better than intense treatments. Aging skin responds best to consistency and patience. The goal is not only to build collagen today, but to help the skin maintain its ability to repair itself tomorrow. When that process begins again, something more meaningful than glow appears: confidence. Restoring collagen after 50 is not about trying to look younger. It is about reconnecting the skin with circulation, nourishment, and repair. When nitric oxide flows, collagen stays protected, and renewal continues, the skin simply begins to look healthier and calmer. If this video helped you, please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you for spending your time here. It is never too late to begin caring for your skin and honoring yourself.